whole fleet move like Saddam. Nigga catch me in Milan and I'm chillin' with Dons. Ring the alarm, the whole shit turn Vietnam. Shorty said make it rain, so I make it the storm.
So look, man, first and foremost, my name Doodle Boy Fuge. How y'all doing? Hold on, uglies. Hold on, uglies. We not gonna be stingy with the love. Don't get here and get cute. How y'all doing today on this Sunday, man? All right, 914 in the building? All right, y'all know how we doing, man. Let's act right. Let's act like we was raised with some act right. So look, man, we here today kicking it with the Stainless family. And one of the first things I wanted to understand, when you see an artist who's active, like many of y'all are, take time out to want to put together an event like this, that's powerful. That's powerful. It's a selfless act. So I want to get right into it, Steely, and ask you, Fat Boy of the Rock, why was this important, man? We've been going back and forth for the past, 6 weeks with this?
Fuck.
The idea literally came, we was on a phone call about something else and talking about, just needing something. And he's like, yo, Ugly, hold on, let me FaceTime you. So why can't we use my backyard? And from then, it was very important for him to make sure that each and every one of y'all were here, highlighted for everything you've been doing this year and contributing to the culture here in 914. So I want to learn a little bit why was that important, because we hear a lot about community and we're all 914 culture, but one of the most powerful words in community is unity. And I want to understand, why did you want to unite all of your peers here actively for this moment?
I honestly think we're like at one of the most powerful points in 914 culture ever. Like, honestly, I feel like everyone is in a position to really make one of the biggest impacts. Yeah, turn my mic up. Turn my mic up. I feel like we're like at one of the most like pivotal points. Like, everyone is in a position to necessarily make a big difference. And I feel like everyone that I'm inspired by, and well, there's a lot more people, but most of y'all are here. And I just kind of feel like we never had that before. Like, we've never been in this place where it's like, we don't necessarily need I never witnessed a time where we are all in a place where we can all make something happen to impact the culture to a whole nother level. So, like, it was big for me.
Dope. Can we get some round of applause for that? For y'all being here? Now, when we talk about building a collective, I often throw jabs at many of my peers when we talk about records or we talk about new projects, and I'm like, yo, bro, we're like one of the most selfish eras where we don't even have hype men anymore. Like, dudes really want to do it themselves. Everybody just feel like they can do it themselves, right? So when I first looked up and seen you making a decision to create Stainless the label and welcome other artists, I thought that was dope as a leader, because you're still active. Like, we heard the Diddy stories with people like, yo, I hate signing to an artist because they have an active career. But for you, that also was important. We were in South by Southwest and just watching you put the pieces together. And at the time, Self was just a behind the scenes member of the team. So share with us a little bit about why you felt KOOLKIDD Dre should have been Stainless, and what was it about him? And now we realize we definitely got to get a media training department, because I don't think they're supposed to be eating up here at the same time, right? So yeah, so we're going to learn about that. Yeah, the Greenberg section is hostile, bro. Yeah. But yeah, talk to me a little bit. Like, what was it about KOOLKIDD Dre that you felt like he needed to be Stainless?
First of all, Dada, shut up, nigga. Second of all, KOOLKIDD is one of the most talented people I've ever met in my life. I ain't gonna lie to you. From singing, rapping, producing, anything. KOOLKIDD, I remember the first time I met KOOLKIDD, I told him I had an idea at 3 o'clock in the morning. He said, I'll meet you at the studio. And we had niggas at work the next day and all that. So I'm not gonna lie, KOOLKIDD is, I put the house on him. And I'm inspired by everybody here, but everyone know, that's my guy. I'm riding to the death. What's up?
Yeah, I definitely want to talk about that. It's funny because appreciate
go ahead, clap it up.
I appreciate
clap
that.
it up. We can show love. Don't be stingy with the love, gang.
Yeah, so a lot of people don't even know how me and Steel actually like linked up musically. So like I didn't like grow up with Steel or nothing like that. What happened was I had just finished engineering school at like maybe like late 2014, and I was mixing records for my uncle who's nicest, and him and Steel went to high school together. They've been real cool. So right at the time I was, mixing his stuff, Still called him up and was like, yo, I need an engineer. And, he's like, yo, you should fuck with my nephew. And at that time I was super insecure at that point because I had graduated school, but I didn't feel like I really had the talent to do it. And I had an internship. And like they was having
you
me do
sitting up here with the taco meat out chest and you was insecure, bro.
I was super insecure about this shit because I was I shit you not, I had an internship and they was asking me mad technical questions and I didn't know the answers to the technical shit. All I knew how to do was mix the records. I didn't know how to use the boards. You feel me? I didn't know none of that shit. So they made me feel like I couldn't mix anything. So when he came to me, it was like, yo, Steel wants you to be an engineer. I was like, yo, son, like, I had met Steel around and I heard the music because my uncle always brought me around and I knew Steel was nice. And I was like, yo, like, I don't know if I'm ready to do all that. My uncle was like, yo, my nigga, you mix my shit all the time. Like, you got this. Just do it. So in my mind, I didn't think I was ready, but I felt like, you know what? Even if I'm not that good of an engineer, I produce and I do hooks. So I'll just keep giving him shit and hopefully he'll just keep me around just off the strength of that. So that night, when we first linked up, he brought me over to, what's the steakhouse spot? The college spot that we know Noon from. The shit we know Noon from.
You talking about what's the name?
Smokehouse. He drives to the Smokehouse and was like, yo, I'm gonna play you this record, let me know what you think. And he plays Player. He plays Player and I'm like, he's like, yo, I want to try this new type of flow. Cause at this point, I guess he felt like a lot of his stuff was more boom bap, like mostly rap, and like Player's like one of the first records he felt like he kind of, experimented. So he's in the car and he's rapping me the verse. And I'm like, yo, this shit is hard. I shit you not. He turns down the music and goes, yo, bro, don't gas me up. I'm not here for that shit. Like, don't play with me. And I was like, nigga, relax. Like, I just met you like this. Like, I don't really know. And I'm like, nah, this shit is hard. And we get into the studio and, I'm kind of like, he's giving me the green light to be like, yo, should I say it like this? Should I say it like that? And up to that point, no one had ever given me that green light to do that, to ask me what I thought. So after he gave me the green light, I was like, well, nigga, actually, you should say it like this. Like, if you ask me what I really think, you should change. And then at one point, I was like, yo, how about you say it like this? He's like, you know what? How about you do it? And it was the first time anybody had, like, given me that kind of spotlight. And we did it from there. And then there was, like, a consistent theme of me always showing up to the studio and showing up to rehearsals. And, like, he didn't ask me to do it. He just told me, yo, we're doing this. And I would always show up. And every time I showed up, he would give me a shot. And every single time I would show up and show out. So like even our first show, I wasn't supposed to be part of the show. The first show we ever did was at Manhattanville College. Mm-hmm. And I just came to that rehearsal to kind of support, be like, yo, boom. And he gave me the mic. I took the mic to kind of do Smart's part on this hook. And he was like, yo, you want to sing it? I said, fine. And then he was like, yo, do you want to do your own set? So it was just a consistent theme of like him seeing that I wanted it, giving me a shot, and then feeling like, well, shit, if he's going to give me a shot, I got to go above and beyond. And that was about 6 years ago now, right? Late 2014? Yeah, so it was like 6-7 years ago. So he speaks about the talent a lot, and he always shows about the talent, but I know me and him link more on the hunger. We got 9-to-5 jobs. A lot of us, like, we do this shit, and then we go to work in the morning. And, like, we'll be at the job, like, knocked out. So when you meet other people who are in it the same way you in it, you got to keep them around because not everybody's in it the way we in it. Like, the way y'all are in this shit, not everybody's in that. Like, we're older now. Like, I was 23, 24 when I met Steel. I'm 30 years old right now. I'm turning 30 this year. You know what I'm saying? Libra shit. So, and, it's a Libra gang. We here. But a lot of us we started doing music with, they're not doing music anymore.
Facts.
We're like the last of Mohicans of this shit. So that's really what kind of built us together was the work and the consistent showing up and showing out. So I wanted to speak on that behalf. You know what I'm saying?
Dope. I can definitely contest to that. I remember one night now this is after South by Southwest, because South by Southwest in 2017, shout out to Russ, it was a few of us from Westchester who ran into each other out there, like randomly. And Steel and I were already talking, but we didn't plan to go together. We just said, when you get out here, hit me. When I get out there, I'm going to touch down. So I remember we were at the hotel, and we were sitting outside the hotel, and Ryan Leslie's coming down the hallway. So everybody's going crazy. But meanwhile, I'm sitting over here, and in the corner, there's this dude that's with Steely making beats. Like, he got headphones on. He ain't really care about what everybody else was doing. He was just cooking up, making beats. Ryan Leslie walked by. We like, yo, Ryan Leslie. He like, just really just kept making beats. So that was that afternoon. Then the next morning, we went to a workshop class with Tanika. He was making beats. And we went to the restaurant. He was making beats. So by then, me and him and I was just sitting there kicking it. And I'm like, yo, bro, what do you want to do with this? And he really didn't have an answer. He just like, yo, I don't know, bro. I just want to be great with it and just show people my talent. Now, at that time, I didn't really know what he could do. So later on that night, CL, we were at a DigiWax show. And Self had came in. And all I know is it was a room full of artists, man. And we were all on stage, and Steel Set was coming up next. And as Steely touched the stage and the beat dropped, instantly, KOOLKIDD Dre just activated. He was jumping all around the stage. He was the loudest one. He was frontline. He was really being a supporter of his man, but he was giving 110% energy the entire set. I think this might have been the first time you got your LL on. You took your shirt off, I think, that night too. I think that's where you started activating your. But from then on, you know, it's just been a pleasure watching. Another time I could share is we went to the studio and Steel and I walking down the hallway and somebody in the studio playing some shit. We hear the beat playing as we coming up the stairs. But neither one of us knew Dre was even in the studio. So Steel opened the door and in the studio the beat was playing. It was a full song playing. We come in the studio, he stopped. And that was kind of like, okay, Steel walk in, we speak. So I'm still looking around saying like, yo, who in here? Like, who else is in here? I don't see nobody in the booth. And from then, Dre said, yo, I just want to play y'all what I was working on. I don't really know where I'm going with it, but I want to play y'all this record. And when I tell y'all, the record was complete. Rapping, singing, and production. He did it all in that session prior to us getting there. And in my time of just covering indie media and just being a fan, I had never really walked in a studio and seen somebody do all three and was nice with all three. So it's been a dope pleasure watching you evolve, KOOLKIDD Dre, and I look forward to just seeing more of your success, man. So now, all right, so we've been watching Stainless grow, doing international tours, killing stages, and out of the blue, y'all welcomed a new member to the team on the forefront as an artist. Someone that we've all been familiar with on the scene here in 914, from rapping to innovating sneakers to his fashion culture. In 2022, we got a chance to see pictures of the behind the scenes sessions of Stainless, and we heard rumblings of, yo, Greg Self is actually putting together some music. Now, in 2023, you active with 2 projects out, Global Warming Volume 2 being the most latest project that y'all release. Why did you feel Greg Self was an anointed member of Stainless and needed to be added to the roster, fellas?
So, Self been here when Stainless began. So, Self always been nice. To me, I met Self in WCC. Self was gonna shoot me, whatever. I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm not gonna put that out there. You niggas don't want to fight fair. Greenberg,
told y'all
niggas.
Greenberg hostile, bro.
Oh, fuck out of here, nigga. What's the? But nah, dead ass. Self been part of Stainless since it began. Self was always dead nice. I can go on record and say Self impacted my music. Like I always was like nice lyrically, but my beat selection definitely changed once I met Self. My song structure was totally different until I met Self, and he inspired a lot of different things. That's my man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I come from a clique called Double M, Murder Morris, and Self was after that comes Self. Like Self became, those are my first friends, and then I met Self, and then Self became family with us, and like he's always been official, always kept it a million. He's nice. And he is what he is. Like, he never, I ain't never have to second guess nothing. Like, and I'm weird like that. Like, if I'm all about consistency. So like, if I met you, you was an asshole. If long as you an asshole, all I met you, I'm fine with that. I don't give a fuck about that. If you are someone that like something I can't put past you, and Self has always been 100% him. Like he's always, I never had to question or second guess anything, ever. And yeah, shit. Like for me, it's weird when you say it. Like yo, you know, put in part of Stainless. Like Stainless began with Self. So that's how I see it. But hold on.
That was nice, brother. That was nice. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I ain't gonna let no tears out. My allergies is acting up all of a sudden. It's all right. But just to let y'all know, man. I've been Stainless since day one. I may not have been on the projects for the past few years, but I've been there every single step. I'm in the sessions. I'm in everything. You know, I had my moments. You know what? Truth be told, life hits, bro. Life hits. I had some personal shit I was dealing with between my kid and other nonsense, you know, criminal restraints, you know what I'm saying? But I always been in it, you know what I'm saying? And truth be told, I've been, you know, knocking out little verses here and there. Like, I might have been doing a verse once every 6 months, 8 months, you know what I'm saying? And Mac hit me and still was like, yo, nigga, like, let's get to work, you know what I'm saying? And I finally had a chance to get in the studio and lock in, so I'm back, plain and simple, man, and y'all better drop y'all shit before I do. Respectfully.
So, fellas, I'm gonna shift it a little bit. What is it like being led by Steely? Like, what is it like having him as the forefront artist?
This nigga's annoying,
him?
bro. He's dead ass annoying. Like, not even. So, Steel is like a older brother to me. You know what I'm saying? So, not only these sessions, like, anyone who's ever been in a session with us, we argue like all the time. Like we argue at least twice a week. And like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, at least twice a week. And it's just because both of us are super passionate about what we do. And when you're comfortable with somebody like that to where you know an argument is not going to kill nothing, it's like you feel, shit, well, I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. And that kind of passion for what we do is what keeps us coming back in there. So, you know, what it's like to have him as a teammate is like, I know I got somebody on my team who's ready to, you know, stand on something. And when you got somebody on your team who's ready to stand on something, you feel more confident to do your one too. So that's what it's like for me to have him as an older brother and as a teammate. You know what I'm saying?
Truth be told, like I said, like Steel said, we rocking since WCC. And it's really about learning your spot, right? You got to learn your spot. You got to recognize who's Jordan, and you got to recognize that you Pippen, or you got to recognize that you Dennis Rodman. So to me, Steel is Jordan. Plain and simple, he's Jordan. I follow his lead. I follow Dre's lead. Dre's younger than me, but I follow his lead. You get what I'm saying? So I follow the rules. I follow what we got going on. Everybody gets 100% green light to do what they need to do. But when it's my turn, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to shoot the ball. When it's Steel's turn, he's ready. When Dre's turn, he's ready. So Steel is just, as an artist, he understands what I need to do as an artist. Dre understands what I need to do as an artist. And just be very clear, to come back into Stainless to be 100% artist-wise, I needed to impress Dre. Like, I wanted to impress Dre. Like, that was one of my things, is because, like, Dre, like, I'll spit a verse, and Dre, he'll just have a stone face. Like, and I thought I said some shit. You know what I'm saying? And he'll just look like, all right. So my thing was to impress Dre, because I knew I had Steel already. But if I can impress Dre, they'll know that I'm 100% in. And one day he called me about 6, 7 o'clock, and I'm like, yo, this shit was hard. So I was just like, you know what? I'm good to go. But I follow my bro's lead. Like you said, I'm the new guy here. I'm the new guy. I know I was out a few years ago. 30 Oak Street did 100,000 downloads, which was great. But I'm back, and I'm here, and I follow my bro's lead, and that's that.
Let's clap it up, man, for that. Go ahead, for sure.
Fuck this nigga Dre, man. I'm not fucking with him. But nah, Cool Kid's my nigga. You already know that. But I see this shit different. In all honesty, if anyone that's in a part of a collective, no pun intended, steel sharpens steel. You keep people around you that necessarily will inspire you, but also push you. I don't see it, the Jordan and Pippen reference. I see it in places where, like, we just have to understand that music is opinionated, and everyone's not gonna rock with you, right? And like, to me, it's like whatever places I can't fit in, I feel like these two can. Like and I've always told Dre that, like, there's rooms that I can't get in, bro. Like, that's just the truth of the matter. No matter what the reason is, there's just rooms that I might not just be accepted in. And it doesn't have to mean like I'm not talented enough, I'm not nice enough. It just means that I'm not for that room. And honestly, bro, if I'm gonna pick or have someone that could be in a room that I can't be in, I'd rather have y'all. And when it comes to Dre honestly can fit in so many different more rooms, and he's talented, he's young, he has a look, he's fucking crazy. It just works. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I understood that. The thing with Self also, Self is just a real nigga that just, you know what I'm saying, fashion wise, cool dude. Honestly, just can accept, can accept different like roles and just be able to play them well. I just kind of feel like if you're in a collective and you're in a room full of artists, you gotta understand everyone's strength, and you gotta also understand, like, if y'all niggas want to be the best y'all can be, you gotta understand that, yo, you're not going to be able to do everything. Everyone's not. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like, I was making a playlist the other day, and I made a playlist of me, and it was 43 minutes of music of me. And I'll say this, I don't know every artist, but I'll say it. I'm tired of myself sometimes. Like, I'm like, yo, you know what? I've done this way. I've done it that way. I've done that. And I don't like that. And if I didn't meet them, I wouldn't learn how to create music differently. Like, you have to rub off. Like, if anyone's around me, believe me, like, I actually love all you guys for who you are, but I am also learning at all times. I'm pulling every minute, every second I can. I'm taking something from it, because it's like music is so about being relatable, and it's about being around different people. And it's like sometimes I'll say something just as well as someone else said it, but it'll be received well because the way they said it, how they wrote it, how they took their breath, their flows. Like me, I'm from an era of like lyrics, so I'm like so big on lyrics, but people don't understand. Sometimes, nigga, you could be the most lyrical nigga ever, but your energy just doesn't really give it off. And also when it comes to your flow, yo, your flow is your delivery. And honestly, you could have said some shit, but I didn't even hear it because you sound fucking horrible. So that's the truth. You need niggas to be like, yo, you know how many times these niggas be like, yo, you're saying too many words. I'm like, nah, nigga, shit right. I said, no, it doesn't sound right. Actually, it sounds like you're fucking eating the mic, nigga. Like, you just shut up. Like, and first of all, nigga, like, why do you need 30 different words in fucking in a 3 bars? Like, and you just need people to pull you to that. So that's why I'll be on it.
Nah, it's fire, man. I appreciate that. So, fellas, we know the people getting hungry, but I want to ask each one of y'all to give us your definition of what it means to be stainless. Start with Self.
Why not? Stainless is truth be told, stainless is very 914. Very, very, very 914. It's stainless is family. Like my kids, so Steel is my youngest son Nas's godfather. My oldest son calls him Uncle Steel. Both my kids call him Uncle Dre. It's family. It's really, really family. It's a brotherhood. Like, truth be told, bro, if I need some money, I'm gonna call him for some money. If I have something going on, I'm gonna call him for money. Or whatever the case is. Something that's personal besides music, I can call them for. So it's not just music with us. You know what I'm saying? It's like the I can only imagine how like Shorts and Oak are personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more than just music. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, with Russ and Mike or whomever. You know what I'm saying? So Stainless is really family. Sometimes we come to the studio, and some of y'all can probably know that. Y'all come to the studio, you don't record shit, but y'all talk and y'all have a conversation, and that's the session. You know what I'm saying? So being Stainless is family. It's continuing the 914 culture and bringing it to the next level. That's why there's not 100 people here. There's 30 people here. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys, I feel, and we feel that you guys are the upper echelon. You guys are the real glue behind 914. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing that we do any different that I don't feel anybody here does. And, everybody here is extended family of Stainless. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel. Stainless is family. You know what I mean?
Damn. That was a real good answer, my nigga. I ain't gonna hold you. I appreciate that. I feel like Stainless is prestige, and I think every time one of us puts out anything, music, content, anything along those lines, there's an expected level of excellence that people expect from us, and I appreciate the challenge every time, and if I drop the ball or any of us drop the ball, people make it very obvious to us, and not everybody has that reputation to be like, yo, if you drop some shit, people care. When I first started doing music, I didn't have a group of people. I was doing everything dolly, and now that I have a collective of people that I work with who care about the shit just as much as I care about it, to have a reputation of prestige, it means more than just me. It's bigger than me. And I hope that you guys feel the same way about what you guys do and feel like it's a level of prestige that every time you put out a verse, every time you put out a video, every time you put up a picture, like it means something. It's not just for you. Like making sure that everything you do isn't just for you. Like when we're all gone, everything we put up is for the world. It's not for us. Once it leaves our hands, it don't belong to us anymore. So I hope that you guys feel that everything you do is prestige as well.
Powerful.
So Stainless was created off the mindset of like unapologetically you, right? So any stain, any scar, anything that you have on you, it's there for that reason. There was no mistake. And that makes you stainless, because if you accept it, it doesn't become a flaw, it becomes a strength. So like that was the mindset of Stainless, because when I created it, truth be told, I remember as an artist trying to always strive to be perfect, and it's like, but all the people that I love as an artist are not perfect, and I think that's the reason why I love them. Like I love to hear the pain, I love to hear the things that they go through, I love the growth from them, I love to see from when they're like on like from the beginning to where they became, like from them to go to the top. So it's like that part, that journey and everything, that's the reason why you love them. So it's like I just want to become dope in what I'm doing. I want to become dope at me being me, or whatever artist is them. I just want them to be dope at that. So that's what Stainless was.
As a scene, as a culture here in 914, we all thrive to be better at everything we all do. So before we leave here, what is one thing, I'm going to ask each one of y'all to give us an answer that you feel we all can do as a 914 culture better, and that you would like to see us do better moving forward?
I would say support each other, but not like support each other if you really fuck with someone. If you don't fuck with them, don't support it. I don't want no fake shit either. So like, if you really fuck with someone and you really, because the whole part about this whole entire cookout was honestly, what nigga? Why are you laughing? This niggas.
He the Bobby Brown of the group.
Nobody came to see you, Otis.
Like yeah, he.
What's his yeah. Nah, but that ass. The reason why I say that is because like I'm from an era where I used to go out of town and do shows, and I know there'd be someone that's from 914, that either from Mount Vernon, it could be from Yonkers, it could be from White Plains, it could be from whatever. And when niggas would ask them where they from, they'd be like, yeah, like New York. I was like, nigga, we in New York, motherfucker. Like, how the fuck are you gonna say New York? And then niggas be like, 5 minutes away from the Bronx or 20 minutes. I used to hate that shit. And I just used to hate that mindset of like, why would you not say where the fuck you from? And it's like, I'm sorry, son. Like, I done put in so much work. We done put in so much work. Why would you want to try to hide that fact of where you're from? And I feel like for this culture, every time you do something, the reason why I chose people to do come here, and it's about 914 culture, it's not about you being in 914 and just doing shit for 914. It's about you making moves, but saying, I'm from 914. Like, that's what this is about. And I hate when niggas would just like, they would really shortchange that shit. That shit is the problem. Yeah, I don't know whose phone it is. Westchester's beautiful. Westchester's a big deal. So that's what I would want. I just want people more to fight for that and just kind of just put on for the city, for the town.
Yeah. I don't have much. Just collaboration. You know, I think a lot of people who are in successful places, I've seen them all talk about, a lot of us try to network up, and we should network laterally. You know what I'm saying? Like, so everyone here with you, like, they're an artist, they're a content creator, they're, you know, they have something to provide to you, and you have something to provide to them. So I'd love to see more people, collaborate with each other. That's all I want to see.
Smart. Same thing. It's just support. It's just support from everything, from the music to the fashion to the black-owned brands. From I I feel like as 914, bro, like I feel like lyrically, fashion wise, everything, like everybody automatically goes to the Bronx, they go to Harlem, they go to wherever outside of Westchester, but like we them niggas, man, we them dudes, we them fellas, we them ladies, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like we need to completely support each other, and just bring that culture back here, because we do a lot of things first. We do a lot of things first. We do a lot of things better, respectfully to the boroughs, whatever you want to call it.
Y'all agree with that?
I mean, I hope you agree with that.
Let's clap it up for that.
Time out. I hope you agree with that, because hold on, time out, because fuck that. Listen, anytime somebody says, "Oh, I see some shit from a dude from Brooklyn," I know somebody from the 9 who will murder them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck what it is. We got a list ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, cartel with a K, bananas. Shorts, bananas, oak bananas. You know what I'm saying? Like, just everybody here. Money Rich. I had to tell something like, yo, like, I love what you doing. Nico Brim, one of the illest niggas to do it right now. You know what I'm saying? So we got to represent the 9, like, every day. We got to represent the 9. That means that means listening to niggas' music, giving them streams, buying albums. You know what I'm saying? Go out and buy a nigga album. You got $5. Don't get that weed. Get that nigga a copy, bro. Get that nigga, go on Apple Music and buy an album, bro. Like, do some shit. Russ and Dot, these niggas do parties every fucking 2 weeks. Go to a party. Do something. Motherfuckers got the crazy. They be like, Pelicans Day. They got a party for Pelicans Day. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? But the point is, I'm just making shit up because they party all the time, but we should be out there for everything. Like Jihad, he's the illest to me, respectfully. He's the illest videographer there is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, support him. If everybody from the 9 don't have a Jihad video, you're lying. You're fronting. Like, I don't want to see you go anywhere else to get that video. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Or Angelo. Like, I had to tell son, like, bro, like, I see what you doing. Like, I love what you doing. I ain't been on the show yet. We gonna work on that, you know what I mean? But I gotta earn my spot. I understand that. I gotta earn my spot. We got Neff here. To me, Neff is the illest. To me, Neff is one of the greatest producers ever. That's the dude right there with the baldy and the glasses. If y'all listen to this nigga's beats, I guarantee you he'll murder whomever. I fuck the claps. I'm dead serious, bro. I'm dead serious. We got music here. We got singers here. We got artists here. We got fashion here. Everything should be here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to see nobody come to a 914 event louised out. If you ain't got on Visionary Society, if you ain't got on my kicks, nigga, if you ain't got on some stainless merch, if you ain't got the long story short t-shirt, get the fuck out my face, man. Like, let's represent the 9. Let's do that shit 100%. Straight up, man. That's it. Don't clap. Fuck that. Just do it.
Nah. We need the claps, man. Clap it up for yourself. For all the work y'all been putting in this year. This event right here is an annual that will continue each and every year. I thought it was real dope and intimate for Steely and his family to open up their personal backyard and send out the address to
crib,
Mama
nigga.
Love
Y'all
House.
niggas know, y'all in my crib, man. That it's my crib. I got love for niggas.
But seriously, y'all, this is really a dope moment to just salute each and every one of y'all for all the work you've been putting in. We see you. Like, it doesn't go unnoticed. It actually keeps the pulse of the culture going. To hear the DJ playing new records that y'all recently dropped, to see new visuals rotating each week, new content, new merch. It's really dope to see locally.
Respectfully,
Go ahead, Ugly.
Listen, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, also, like, we got our record on Power 105. So shout out to DJ Sus One. We got our record on Power 105.1.
Fire.
You feel me? And I'm gonna keep it a bundle. I didn't see 99.9% niggas repost our shit. Fuck that. Listen. We on the radio. Like, we're on the radio. Nah, fuck that. Listen. We're on the radio. Like, the biggest radio station in New York in the tri-state. We're on that shit 3-4 times a day. That's a win for everybody. We didn't do that shit for Stainless. Like, I mean, we did it for Stainless, of course. But that shit is for the 9. Like, you feel me? Like, what the fuck we got to do to get Money Rich on 105.1? What do we got to do? So now, like, so Sus can see, yo, 914, we got records. Let's press these niggas, man, and get our records on the fucking air. How many times y'all niggas is tired of hearing auto-tune bullshit? Like, we got that shit. We really got that shit. I need 6 Feet Under League on a fucking on a radio. I need holding around on a radio. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know these records, you're not tapped in. But the point is, we are doing some real dope shit. You feel me? Like for us to be on the radio and nobody's reposting that shit. Like, yo, congrats on that. I mean, niggas did do that, respectfully. Some people did do that. But there's artists who are not here, respectfully, who are not here that didn't tap into that shit. But there's the side eye because niggas ain't on the radio, but we're on the radio. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, fuck that, bro. Fuck that. I'm not. Nah, stop, bro. No, I'm not giving you that. Where's the win? Where's the win, bro? Where's the win? Why are we not doing that shit? So at that point, when Suska say, "Yo, I got this record," yo, listen, son got that, son got this. Support each other, bro. Your niggas is talking that shit, but they're not really doing that shit. Support each other, 100%. Because if we don't bring that awareness here, nobody else is going to do it. We have to do that shit. We gotta go to these fucking stations or whomever we gotta do. Press these DJs and say, "Yo, play my man shit." It don't gotta be Dre still. I don't give a fuck. Play. Son Short's got the locks on his album, bro. The entire is that not a win? He has the entire locks on an album, and niggas is not supporting that shit 1,000,000%. Like, holy shit, get on a fucking ball, bro. I don't want to see none of y'all niggas repost Travis' new album. Fuck that. Put up Long Story Short 4. You don't do that shit, shut the fuck up. If you ain't putting Global Warming up there, shut the fuck up. Plain and simple, bro. I'm with it too. Plain and simple. I'm gonna start calling niggas out. Go ahead.
Let's clap it up for my nigga.
Let's clap it up for that energy. That's real 914 energy.
That was passionate. That was very passionate. Sean, put your hand down. Mac is supporting 100%. Mac is always supporting.
Next, we got the food, man, coming out, man. Look, man. I felt like this was like the Source Awards when we seen like Suge and them like, yo, you know what I mean? But real shit though, that's the energy we need to stand behind each other. Like, that's really what it take. We ain't too cool for that shit. We see what's going on. You feel me? And when an artist sometimes talk at that level, people tend to think it's personal. But it's more about personal because it's home team. What more does it take? Like, each one of y'all putting numbers on the board. I was talking to Iman Nunez and just talking about a lot of the things that I've seen him been doing as a fan, just saying, yo, bro, these are not regular stats, bro. The things that y'all doing are not regular. Like, everyday people are not accomplishing some of the things you're accomplishing, you know? So I don't know what it takes, but I really hope that this event just really starts to bridge the gap on just filling the space of what we need to do. I feel like each and every one of y'all doing it at a professional elite level. Even the things that you transition to, Dada and Russ, like y'all were the first ones doing open mics and giving artist showcases here in Westchester, bro. Y'all started at the Heights, bro. We went to the Heights in a sneaker store, bro, and y'all went to the Galleria, bro. Not up the block. Y'all went to the Galleria, a premier mall in our area. There's never been a more significant mall in our childhood growing up ever, bro. The Cross is new lit. The Galleria was it, bro. We don't need to be in Westchester because the Galleria was the culture. Y'all did it at that top level, bro. There's really great things going on here in 914. So however we need to do it, you know, I appreciate Self for speaking on that energy and just saying, let's just tap in and see where we can pick the ball up and just really get behind a lot of the things that's going on here in 914. And this Stainless Cookout, thank you on behalf of the whole team. Stainless for putting this together. Thank each and every one of y'all for putting on and giving us a reason to sit here and talk about it. You feel me? To really talk about what you're doing. I feel like each and every one of y'all continue to up it. And I look forward to seeing the rest of the year and next year to see how we can do it even bigger. Clap it up and give a round of applause for yourself. Nah. That's half-ass love. We not stingy with the love. Clap it up for yourself.
All right, real quick, just to let y'all know so we can get everything going on. The next thing should come out is probably dinner. Should be jerk chicken for the people that are vegan. We got some options for you guys. Shut up, nigga. Fucking look for that. Yo, I also got to say this. Fuge, SRL Radio, also Foresight. I got to sit in and say you guys giving us platforms that we never had before. In all honesty, when we were coming up, there never was someone to cover or actually give 914 artists a platform to even put out their music. I've actually honestly learned and met artists off you guys' platforms that I've never ever heard that's literally in my backyard. So I honestly really have to give you all y'all flowers because in all honesty, a lot of people never would have done that. And I'm going to keep it real with you. Fuge, we've had talks a lot of times, and Fuge is my bro. Like, Fuge is dead ass my bro, even though he says some shit that sometimes I don't want to hear, but he honestly would tell me the truth about myself. I remember one time I was trying to talk about music. He was like, yo, you haven't put a video out in 2 years. And I said, but I'm working. He said, no one looks like you. It doesn't look like you working. And that shit was dead ass. It was a kick in my ass. It was a kick. It was after, I believe it was 2013. He did that shit, and then right after that, I went on a run. I put out 6 videos, and I went on tour. It was my first overseas tour. That's a fact. So like,
going on tour. He going on tour again in 2 weeks.
We leave
August
22nd. Yeah, we got August 22nd. We got Spain, Germany, Poland, and Milan. We on it. Stainless Global for real. So on some real shit, man. Like I'm really blessed to have people in my corner, and also for y'all to like honestly put people in position. Arden, honestly, you always kept me ahead of certain things. The way I don't see things the way you see it, and sometimes your perspective helps me honestly become a better artist and get further. So Arden, on some real shit, you always help me with that. I would truly say Arden and Fuge honestly kept my career going to a whole nother level. So I appreciate y'all, real shit.
And that's it, man. Let's get some food. Let's make real, solid exchanging of contacts. Yes. None of that janky
Network,
shit.
man.
That shit ain't gonna put no breach in your pocket. Really connect with people that's here at this event because they're doing either what we aspire to do or they're doing what they need to do, and it's better than a lot. So please connect with the right resources to further all your connections in your relationship while we're here, man. And thank y'all for coming out. Yo, let's put the music back on. The chef done cooked up.
Also, yo, my fault, because I wouldn't be who I am, because, you know, Sean taught me well. I got a merch table in the back, man. If y'all want, make sure y'all go and check it out.
Limited edition.
Limited edition, what's up?
Shout out Nico just putting his hands up next to the merch.
Teamwork, Neek, that's what it is. Teamwork. Holla at Neek, he gonna collect all the payments.
On another note, this is not really that important. Yo, Sean, I need help from this chair. I can't get up. Come dead ass. Come shit is real.
We good. And real shit, man. Global warming 1, global warming 2, global warming 3 is next. Dre got some shit dropping. Still got a crazy album dropping. I think my shit's gonna be super dope. And shout out to everybody that dropped, man. That Long Story 4 short is out right now. That shit is fire right now. Anna's fire right now. That shit is an ill project.
Teamwork.
If you drop some shit, man, then that's what we doing, man. I need a verse on everybody's album. If I don't get a verse, I'm
Long Story Short 4 out right now.
I appreciate y'all, real shit. Yo, pop the music.
Graffiti handwriting, I'm spray painting my penmanship. I know niggas that went to jail for the gym membership. The older I get, I stay away.